Hi, this is Debbie from celestialastrologyhealing.co.uk, and today I'd like to send some winter blessings to everybody for the approaching winter solstice on the 21st of December, and also 2 days later, the new moon in Capricorn on the 23rd of December 2022. So I love this image here, which reminds us of, in the Northern Hemisphere, of the cold and the chill. And we've certainly had a lot of that here in Scotland over the last week or so, where we've had it like down to minus 17 degrees centigrade. But this image just shows the sun, and it's standing still. And that's what winter solstice is about. And that can be quite a challenging thing to achieve at this busy time of year. If you're like me with a family and wanting to be the perfect mother, grandmother, creating the family home, when normally it would really be without all the modern technologies of electricity that keeps us awake for longer than the darker hours, and the internet that stimulates us, and we communicate, and it's wonderful and it's amazing. But sometimes it can remove us from being in tune with our bodies and the Mother Earth and the stillness of this time of the shortest day and the longest night. So I just thought I'd take some time just to reflect upon that. And it's a time with the Capricorn energies that we're about to go into. It's a cardinal feminine earth sign of the zodiac every time we go into Capricorn season, which is the winter solstice. Opposite the summer solstice of Cancer in the summer, we have the Saturn ruled Capricorn winter solstice. And Saturn is the old man of the zodiac. He is Kronos, lord of time. So he reminds us, take your time, slow down, look at what you're able to do, work within your limitations, be practical, be resourceful, be connected to the earth, do things in a slower way. So that's a good message that we can all maybe take in, including myself, because I'm not very good at standing still. Double Sag here likes to be on the move constantly, but I know that there is reward in times that I can take for myself to slow down and just be a bit more still, a bit more reflective, and with a sense of appreciation for all that I have to support me, the earth, Mother Earth, and all her blessings, and the harvests that we can share with family and friends in times of celebration at this time of year. So things like that are very important. So yeah, the deep snows that we've had at this time of year. Obviously, if you're in the southern hemisphere, like my sister who's in New Zealand, she's at summer solstice. So there's that opposition of the longest day rather than the shortest day. But it's an archetypal imagery of this time of year, wherever you are in the world. But I could bring up the chart for the new moon, which follows the winter solstice. This is the 23rd of December 2022, and you can see here, let me get my little annotate tool out, see if I can still work the arrows. Yeah, here we go. Oh, wrong arrow. Undo that. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay, so here we go. Here's Capricorn season here. So this is the 23rd of December 2022, and in the Northern Hemisphere, the sun and the moon here, shown in the house of Capricorn, will be at 1 degree Capricorn, 32 minutes. So whenever there's a new moon, the sun and the moon are conjunct. And you can see there's quite a stellium of planets here. The moon in Capricorn, the sun in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, about our relationships with others, how we integrate with others, and how we share of ourselves and our enjoyments. Mercury in Capricorn, about how we communicate, how we interact in a sense of moving, traveling, sharing ideas. And also we have Pluto, the modern day planet discovered in the 1930s, which ancient astrologers wouldn't have seen or don't always acknowledge. But yeah, Pluto is right at the end of Capricorn and will be moving into Aquarius next March. So there is quite a stellium of planets in this energy of Capricorn, which is a feminine, earth, receptive yin sign of the zodiac. So connecting with the ground beneath us, the earth beneath us, Mother Earth who sustains us, the resources we have around us, all that we have that keeps us feeling secure and safe, in a sense of appreciation and a bit more slow. Capricorn being a cardinal sign of the zodiac at new moon would give the opportunity to plant new ideas for the time ahead, and bearing in mind that the winter solstice has just happened 2 days before, it could be a time of going inwards, being more reflective, thinking about the future and what you would like to bring in next year. And the full moon in Capricorn will be when the sun is in Cancer, so that won't be until the summer season, but that can be the full moon in Capricorn, bringing to fruition in 6 months' time the seeds that are planted at this time of year, this quiet time of year. I've recently been at a lovely ceremony run by friends in our village hall, and we sat around a beautiful shrine of fir and mistletoe, evergreens and holly, reminding us of that there is life despite the lack of fruits and berries. Well, you get berries, but yeah, the harvests of summer have gone, and we are sharing the harvests with others, family and friends at this time of year. Let me see if I can share another screen. Sometimes I can do it without ending, but I don't believe I can right now. So let me see. There we go. We've done that one. Yeah, nice imagery here. And I think I would like to end on some words that I was thinking about, also because the Jupiter ingresses into Aries again today on the 20th. In GMT, it's 15:08. So this is a great time, Aries being the first sign of the zodiac. The Fool, like in tarot, stepping out into the great unknown. There's a cardinal energy, a fire energy, an outward yang masculine energy. So there's going to be a great change to the energy that Jupiter, the largest planet of the solar system, exerts upon our lives. Jupiter, being the largest planet, represents growth, expansion, enlargement, opportunities, sometimes travel and gifts and recognition, and usually has a positive effect wherever he transits. So Jupiter has been in Pisces, which is a water sign, a mutable sign, a sensitive, changing, adaptable sign, flexible and moving, the sign of the two fish swimming in opposite directions, since the 11th of May 2022 until November 2022, stationed in direct 29th of July 2022 at 8 degrees Aries, 43 minutes. So Jupiter was in Aries for around 6 months. So if you reflect back into the summertime till November, it's that energy again that we can have to propel us forward. Jupiter moved back into Pisces on the 23rd of November for a short month. And that's when the highlighting energies of Pisces might have come to the fore again. Feminine, creative ideas simmering in the background with dreams and sensitivity and compassion, an awareness of the connectedness that we have to the greater whole. However, now Jupiter's forging forward, thinking about Mars being the ruler of Aries, the fire, the flames, the heat, sometimes anger, but it's an outward energy. It's got lots of action attached to Aries. So there's more sense of self-awareness, attending to your own needs as Jupiter moves back into Aries. And what I was going to say, yeah, it's about action. And there's a sense of new beginnings, as it's a cardinal sign, the first sign of the tropical zodiac at the beginning of the astrological year when we go into Aries. So it's that cardinal sign beginning again. And it will depend on where the Aries cusp is within your own natal chart. So for me, it's the 5th house cusp. And today I just felt like breaking my routines, going for an early morning swim, which felt very indulgent, but a great pleasure for me, a great sense of exertion, relaxation. Also being in water is wonderful. So, you know, as a double Sagittarius myself, being active is really important. So just getting myself out there. It's a sudden idea, I hadn't planned it. That's very typical of Aries. So it is a reminder when Jupiter's in Aries to attend to our own needs, remind us, you know, what we need to do for ourselves to fulfill and be centered and strong, you know, especially when we're putting out energy for others, like family celebrations at this festive time of year. And Jupiter will remain in Aries until the 16th of May, 2023. So I think I've talked about the winter solstice. And I was going to say, you know, without all modern technology and electricity, let me end this, we would normally be more in tune with being able to slow down and go inward, as is, you know, if we didn't have modern day electricity, etc. We would be more in tune with this time of year, the stillness, the darkness, when there's not so much sun. I personally feel a lack of energy, yet I'm always forging forward, always pushing myself to do more and, you know, try to create the perfect family Christmas. It's just me, but I know there'll be others out there who have families and they're holding the fort and want to make it such a welcoming place. So it's a time of celebration, but being kind to ourselves and taking that opportunity to connect with the earth, be more reflective, more peaceful, and appreciate the simple things in life. So I send you many blessings and thanks for listening. If you're interested in a personal natal chart reading, you can contact me. I would need your date, time and place of birth, and then we could look at the transits and the important energies for the year ahead. I quite often include which progressed lunar phase you're in, the annual perfection lord of the year, which would indicate which planet is very important to you, and transits from that planet in the year ahead would be more significant, as well as looking at the big shifts such as Pluto moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius, in which house that is and what area of life that would activate, and also Saturn will be moving out of Aquarius into Pisces next March. There's lots of change for everybody next March, but I think a slow start to the year because Mercury is retrograde and we still have this Mars retrograde in Gemini, which has been going on for quite some time. I think it was the end of October. Normally Mars moves through a sign in about 6 to 8 weeks, but it's 7 months in Gemini. So that can cause a lot of reflection upon ideas and thoughts, and Gemini can be about stimulating the mind. So there can be lots of toing and froing. So yeah, just let's be kind to ourselves. It's a reminder for myself. I'm saying this out loud. I can give advice to others, but don't always listen to my own advice. But yeah, let's be kind to ourselves. Let's have gratitude for what we have and around us and what we can share with our friends and family during this festive time. So wishing you a happy winter solstice, happy new moon in Capricorn, and blessings for the new year ahead. Thanks for listening.